Teachers will no longer need to pass basic reading, writing, and math tests for certification in this blue state, okay? Tell me how that makes
Can't wait to hear what state.
sense.
I can't wait.
Tell me if that
What
makes
state is it,
any
PPD?
sense. Here we go. A
China.
New Jersey law,
New Jersey.
effective January 1st, 2025. All these people from Jersey. We know one too many of them, to be honest with you.
Sitting in the room.
By the way, it seems like half of the Valuetainment company is hired by Jersey because one of our HR guys is from Jersey, Matt, and I tease him all the time. So why do you keep hiring people from Jersey? Everyone's from Jersey at this point.
Yeah, because they're all trying to get the hell out of Jersey and move to Florida.
Removes, effective January 1st, removes the requirement for teacher candidates to pass basic skill tests in reading, writing, and mathematics to gain certification. Democratic Governor Phil Murphy, Rob, see if you got a speech of this year, sign a measure into law as part of the 2025 state budget to address teacher shortages, with Democratic Senator Jim Beach stating, we need more teachers. This is the best way to get them.
So just
They're
lower
not
standards.
teachers.
Yeah.
They're not teachers. If they can't pass, they can't teach, guy. What do you mean this is the best way to get them? The law, strongly backed by New Jersey Educational Association, NJEA, follows a trend in states like New York, California, Arizona, which have lower teacher certification requirements. NJEA called the testing requirement an unnecessary barrier to entering profession. Teachers in New Jersey currently earn an average of $81,000 a year, according to the NEA. It's so weird. So we dropped out of the 81 countries on the OECD, I think it's called. We're ranked 34 in math. And rather than raising the standards, we're doing the complete opposite. Yeah. Tom, thoughts?
I can't believe that he actually said that, that the NGEA called the requirement an unnecessary barrier to entering the profession. That would be like cardiologists no longer required to identify a heart in a lineup of internal organs. Yeah. What about that? That's a pancreas, sir. What about that? Stomach? Well, they're in the same neighborhood, so you know, we'll let you go in.
Potato.
Yeah, it says, what's this thing? Ow! Well, that's a scalpel. You're grabbing it from the wrong end. That's okay. So it's
That is hilarious.
So, but I'll tell you, you know what? This is state here. Tell you what, this is what the states are trying to do. Do they have a shortage of teaching? Yes. Do they need to get more teachers in the classroom? Yes. But do they actually care about the quality of education?
That is wild.
No,
to me.
they don't. They just want everyone. Remember the Democrats? It's like the Special Olympics. Everybody gets a diploma. That's all they care about. And by the way, I'll show you. It's also happened. We saw it happen in insurance, and it kind of shocked us. We took pride in the fact that PHP agents were trained and could pass their insurance test because there's a thing called suitability. That you would sit down, have a conversation with someone to make sure that the insurance you're recommending was suitable for their needs, their family. And by the way, if you tried to just push something through, the underwriter at the insurance company would say, this policy wasn't suitable. We're not approving this. So there was actually a check and balance in that. But check this out. Pat and I were stunned. I remember the conversation we had. Today, in almost all 50 states, you have to get a 70% pass rate on a 3-hour exam with your individual state that you live in. Mm-hmm. And Adam did that years and years ago. And he takes CE courses to stay fresh.
Every 2 years.
Every 2 years, stay fresh.
I'm staying fresh.
California felt that wasn't fair. And they reduced it to 60%. That now a passing grade was 60% to get an insurance license in California. This is real numbers. And we were sitting in his office because I showed him. I said, check this out, Pat. They've left insurance adjuster and bail bondsman at 70%. So to be a bail bondsman, you had to pass a test at 70%. But to be a life insurance salesperson with the complexity of life insurance, only 60. This is the state's thinking that they are helping people get jobs, but you know what they're really doing? They're messing with the quality that those jobs are going to deliver. They are stealing from the citizens that are going to receive services from teachers and in California from insurance agents by lowering the, they said, well, these people need to get jobs. But by the way, who's going to pay them in those jobs?
Yeah, exactly.
The state.
The state is.
The state. And in California, they lower the the insurance license. All the insurance companies are going to pay a commission. Not our problem.
That's going to suck.
But this is horrible. The net is the states. And by the way, they followed a trend in, let's go easy on New Jersey, New York, California, and Arizona, which have lowered teacher certification requirements. So ladies and gentlemen, 2 years, 3 years, look for the educational effectiveness scorecard that they keep on the states, and let's find out where those states end up with lower quality teachers. You know what that also does to cost of living? It raises it up because you, Vinny, and your wife say, you know what? We can barely afford private school, but what would the Catholic school charge us? Catholic schools, parochial schools usually have the most scholarship dollars, and it's usually the cheapest of the private school options. And you're talking about tightening up your belt, working 2 jobs so you can get better education for your kid. So they're ripping off tomorrow's citizens.
Vinny.
I just feel bad for them because you're going to be able to spot which one of those kids went to that Jersey school when you ask them, what's 5 + 5? And they go, chicken. You're like, okay, that guy, you went to Jersey, bro. Rob? That's Rob right there.
That's Rob.
That's Rob's mathematics.
Chicken little
Adam,
out
you have
here.
thoughts on this or no?
Yeah, look, I was a teacher for a year. People don't know this. Before I got into finance, and I was in between my hospitality nightlife days in my early 20s, I was sick of waking up at noon every single day, and I was like, I got to get a job that will enable me to at least wake up before 9 a.m. once a week.
Was this that
and I got a job
gymnastic thing?
as a substitute teacher, and I actually really enjoyed it. It was really cool. I was doing nightlife stuff, and after doing it for a few months, there was Christmas break, winter break, and I get a call from the school, and they go, "Hey, the second grade teacher, she's out for the rest of the year. Do you want to teach the class for the rest of the year?"
I can't imagine you
I
teaching.
go, "Okay, sure." It was amazing. It was awesome. I mean, when I was a substitute, I did PE, I did art, I did math, I did science, but they said you got to have one qualification to be the teacher. I said, "Oh yeah, what's that?" "Oh, you need to have a college degree." I said, "Look at me, baby, Florida State, go Noles. Here we go, college degree, boom, I'm in there." So now they're lowering the standards that you don't even need to pass basic skills in writing, reading, and mathematics. Basic, not college, basic.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm reading a Babylon Bee article right now. So now, how many people do I run into and I go, "Oh, you have kids? Where do they go to school?" "Oh, I homeschool my kids at this point. I ain't playing this game." "Well, why do you homeschool your kids?" "Dude, are you freaking kidding me? What's going on in school? The indoctrination, not the education." How many people do you run into that do the homeschooling thing? How many people do you always advocate? Hey, listen, if you can, try to send your kids to private school. Private school is expensive, so a lot of people are doing the homeschooling thing. But the lowering the standards, this is affecting the youth of America that we will not see for what? 10
years.
20 plus years. I'll tell you one more quick story. I'm with Vinny at the UFC, Miami, not this past year, but the year before. I remember we're there. Remember I was like missing my keys? We go to find him. This guy from New Jersey shows up, New York, I think it was Jersey. "Hey, what's good? I love you guys. Bah, 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 bah." He goes, "Listen, I'm a retired cop. Been in the force 20 years. I go, "It's my last year." He's like, "I'm so happy to get out of here." I said, "What's going on? What's the deal with the cops?" He goes, "Do you know how much they've lowered the standards to become a cop? Nobody wants to be a cop anymore. Nobody wants to be a cop." I said, "Who are they accepting to be a cop?" He's like, "Fat, sloppy, lazy, donut-eating dudes." I said, "How's this going to affect the police force?" He's like, "It's not going to be good." So here's my point. You're lowering the standards for police. You're lowering the standards for teachers. What's going to happen to the safety of our citizens? What's going to happen to the safety and education of our kids? In Miami, we say this, no go, no go.
I want to ask you one question, though. Did any of your students ever call you a gay Jew? Tell me the truth.
Oh my gosh.
What's your point?
No, you're kidding. You know what?
I just told you that I was a teacher. And
Adam
I don't want to know if the students were talking shit like the chat does.
Adam was
They
a good
loved it.
teacher. You know what? We've got a video of this. He was a really good teacher. Today we're going to talk about percentages. This is a Bloody Mary. It's 72% tomato juice. So Adam applied a lot of life learning to help these kids.
Guys, let's move on.
You guys are killing me, guys. Welcome to the comedy show.
Let's go to the next
Where's the
one.
freaking
Let's go to the
vegetables?
next one here. Vinny's got an announcement for you guys. A new product is out for all the angry patriots out there. Go ahead, Vinny.
Well, we've been waiting for a while. We did a couple test runs, but boom, Angry Patriot Future looks bright on the side. And we got the American flag in black and white. And guys, this isn't like the normal, what are the ones that we have, Pat, that are like more golf? This is more of a flat brim. I mean, it still bends and it looks sick. And yeah, they're out. So if you want to rock the Angry Patriots, boom, Rob, link.
American flag on the side. The Future looks bright on the other side.
On the side, nothing. The back is just regular, but it's like a 59.9. It's a sick hat.
This will go fast, guys. So if you want an Angry Patriot hat, go place the order. If you love Vinny, place the order of the hat.
Yahtzee.
Okay. If you enjoyed this video, you want to watch more videos like this, click here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click here.